Hey YouTube, Campervan Kevin here. Well, today we are in Monticello, Utah. What are we doing here? We are camping for free on Forest Service land. We are at around 8,000 to 8,500 feet in elevation. Monticello is down the road here. Maybe it's just a very small town, maybe about 4 or 5 miles. There's a dirt road that leads in here, about maybe a mile or two long. It has some really rough, tricky places in it, but overall the road's pretty good. But let me pan around and show you this beautiful spot. And before we go any further, yes, my nose looks rough. My dermatologist says it's a form of rosacea. Lovely. But I just had a problem with it a couple days ago. Probably the reason I wasn't feeling too good inside Arches Park, but I'm on the mend. I know it doesn't look that great. You got to be kind of brave to put yourself out on the internet and the world for everybody to see your flaws. So there's mine. It's healing. I'm good. Let's move on. I'm going to pan around slowly. I'm going to try to pan around slowly so you can see our campsite. Mike found this on freecampsites.net. Look at this here. And leaving Moab and coming here, which it took about an hour, and coming up in elevation, there's old Tuk Tuk. He don't miss a camera, does he? Look at that. Look at that sucker. Man, I know that camera's on. I can tell. I can hear it. The babies are in the doggy pen on the other side. Aspen trees. It's always a breeze here. There are a bunch of windmills down below us. Like I said, this is only an hour from Moab. We're at the end of the road here. It's a big cul-de-sac, about a third the size of a football field. Let me show you the beautiful view that we've got right over here. The road dead ends right here, and it goes into a hiking trail. Dead ends right here. Down there is the town of Monticello. Big windmill farm down here. Probably about 15 or 20 of them. And true to form, got a good breeze up here. Feels like the air conditioning's on medium or high. They wouldn't have put the windmills here if there wasn't any breeze. You see quite a distance. If I'm correct, that's Colorado that we're looking at way over there. Nice little camping spot to be backed up into right here. I don't know why this parking lot is so large up here. There's a little structure. I'll show it to you. There's been power here before. Got a lot of little flowers blooming. Really kind of surprising. Stay still, little flower. I wonder if I can hold it. Beauty is everywhere. Now, this is free, but if you go down the dirt road, take a left, and take your next left, there is a campground there. It's $10 a night. They got a pit toilet, a table, fire ring, and a grill. It's not as open as this, but it's pretty in its own way. Just like this flower. I don't know why I enjoy looking at the small things like this. I like to have it on film so I can slow it down and look closer. They've put up a lot of big rocks through here. I guess it's to keep the 4x4s from trying to climb this hill, which actually looks like it'll be a lot of fun, but I'm sure it's been tore up. Morning, Tucker. Hey, Dad. What do you mean you're filming without me? Well, I had to show the fine people at home something. We'll get back around to you. And the babies are in their brand new Coleman doggy jail. It's not quite as big as the other one, but the other one wore out. I may be doing a review on this one. I still have the old one to show you how it wears. But a little structure up here I want to show you. Maybe you can help me figure out what it is or what it was. Grasshoppers are everywhere up here. Unfortunately, so are the flies. The flies come out in full force for a few hours every day. It's still worth it. It's early June. My phone's not focusing like I like. My camera, I mean. Let's hope this wind muff is doing its job. Wind almost took my camera out of my hand just then. So obviously there was power here. I think there's some sort of well here that they filled in. Why else would you have a structure with a hole in the floor? Structure looks to be maybe 30 years old. It's fairly modern hangers. Old electrical. What do you think this was? Looks like aspens are good to carve on. I used to do this as a kid on my daddy's land, my daddy's farm. We had a bunch of good trees. What I wouldn't give to go back and see some of it. See those telephone poles standing straight up there? There's a wire at the bottom. Makes me wonder, maybe in the wintertime they use it. They slide down, that's how they stop themselves. Used to be a road go up there. Now I've got a little bit of bad news. And I'm only telling you, so maybe it'll help you. We had a visitor last night. About 11:30 tonight was Saturday night last night. 11:30, we had somebody drive up on us here. I was still awake, getting ready to send out my Arches Scooby-Doo Jurassic Monster video. So I was still awake, and I heard an engine gun, and I looked out my window on the other side, and a white extended cab long bed dually 4x4 started doing donuts out here. He got within 20 feet of my rig. He was trying to throw rocks on us, trying to run us off, is my guess. I didn't hear any rocks hit my RV. I looked out the window and he stopped, and I was looking directly at his headlights. And he slung around one more time and he took off. Now, Wes, in the Class C down here, he was already up, and he stepped out and looked around the side of his RV at what was going on. Well, he got hit in the head with a rock. It wasn't a big rock. It didn't hurt him, but he got hit in the forehead with it. I talked to Mike and Stephanie. They didn't hear any rocks hit them. I checked the tracker really good. I had it parked with a nose in this way toward these rocks. I checked all over it, and I can't find any marks on it. It all happened so fast that when I looked out the window and saw him take off, I got a really good look at his truck. I couldn't read the tag because of the dust. But, you know me, I got a thing for vehicles. And I had seen that truck before, because yesterday, or day before, he had pulled in back over there where I showed you those yellow flowers, up where it dead ends. He pulled in and he stood over there for 3 or 4 hours. Now, either it was him or a truck exactly like his. You saw Monticello. This place isn't that big. And we're fairly a good ways distance from anywhere else. An hour to Moab, I think 45 minutes to Cortez. And I don't know the other cities, but I got a feeling we're quite a distance. So my guess he's local. My guess it's the same truck. None of our cameras picked up the tag, but it really doesn't matter. We have planned to leave here today anyway. Now, this isn't the first time something similar hasn't happened to me before. And the reason I'm telling you this is so maybe we can all get a little bit smarter on how we park. If you boondock a lot, you know, Saturday and Sunday, Friday night and Saturday night, if you're at a Walmart or you're in town or whatever, chances are pretty good it's going to be at least noisier. Some people are going to be acting a fool, spinning tires, playing stereos, yelling, screaming, fighting. It's just part of it. I was a little bit surprised, being this isolated, that we'd have trouble. Maybe he was trying to run us off from his favorite spot. Maybe he just wanted to come up and cut donuts up here on this gravel. Maybe it's a little bit of both. There's no way to know for sure. But I parked in a similar situation several weeks ago by myself. Mike and Stephanie and Wes, we got separated doing different stuff. But I was parked up on a hill above a gravel lot like this. And every teenager in town must have come out there with their truck and spun tires and did donuts for hours. On up to probably, I mean, it wasn't constant, but there had to be 4 or 5 trucks that did it in the span of 2 hours. And covered the whole area with dust. So maybe camping in a large area where people and teenagers might come up and want to show out is not the best idea. Now, I didn't know this truck's intentions. None of us did. We didn't know if he was going to come back and do it again. We didn't know if he was going to go get friends and come back. Maybe this is a local place where they party and do dope and fool around, and they don't want us here. I don't know. But the facts are, I wasn't able to get out of this road last night. It's too rough, and I can't see very well at dark. I wasn't scared, but I like being prepared. So I hooked up the tracker and got everything ready to move except for just a few, my chair and the dog pen and just a few things sitting outside. So even being isolated, you're not safe. This is just part of the lifestyle. And people don't know how to act. He might have come in here drunk, he might have come in here mad, he might have come in here both. But it's pretty safe to say he didn't like us or didn't care about us being here. But I don't run easy. So thank goodness Wes is okay, and he didn't get hurt any worse than what he did. I've gone over my RV with a fine-tooth comb. Other than being dirty, dusty, I can't find any marks with the rocks, nor can I find any rock marks on the tracker. So I think we're good. The only thing I can figure, the reason that we didn't get just pelted is most dualies have mud flaps in the back, mud guards. And I think that's what saved us. Because there's no way he could have missed. So we just got lucky. Sorry there wasn't much wolf pack in this video. This done run kind of long. Hey baby May May. Hey Daddy, let me out. Hey Martini, I'm not talking to you. I'm tired of this doggy jail. And I'm hung up under here. Get me out. Oh, good gracious. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the little video right here. All in all, it's a beautiful spot. The weather feels great. We're not hurt. Everything's fine. We're leaving this morning to a new destination. So, I'm going to end the little video right here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.